Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and your shares. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this may resonate with your situation or perhaps someone around you. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for us today. All right, we have debt here. So a lot of you have, incurred some debt over, the past year or so. It looks like you're focusing on paying off your debt, or you may have just paid off your debt. That's for some of you here. We also have entry level. So a lot of you may be starting a new job at an entry level position, or you may be starting a second job here. But there is some sort of need to follow up. So we're going to get some more information on that. Okay, so what else does Spirit have for us? We have autumn and the harvest. So somewhere between now and December 21st, there's going to be a lot of changes in your life, especially with, I feel like a lot of you here may be getting a second job temporarily during the holidays, right? To help pay off some debt. We also have release, surrender, and purge. Okay, so a lot of you are purging this debt here and, trying to release these burdens that you've had that this debt caused. We have lack and doubts here. So some of you may be feeling doubtful that you're going to be able to pay off this debt, but I do see that you are going to be able to do it. And then we have a transcendence, unity. So you're definitely going to feel whole once this debt is completely paid off. You're going to feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And even though, whatever your second position that you're trying to get is entry level, just make sure that you're following up with everyone that you've applied with. So that way you can make sure that you get that job to help you go on the right path here to get this debt paid off. Okay, so let's see what else we have going on in this situation. All right, we have the Fool card. This is all about taking a leap of faith, going in a new direction. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this is all about work and finances. We have the Four of Wands. A lot of you either are living with your family or, you're just in a family dynamic here. And I feel like you're focusing on your future and paying off whatever this big debt is, because I feel like it's a large debt. Like, I don't feel like it's, like a $500 credit card. Like, I feel like it's, maybe a car loan, or, you have 5 credit cards and you want to get down to 2. But it's something that is, a relatively large amount. I would say, somewhere between, say, $4,000 to $10,000. And I feel like during this autumn time, between now and like Christmas, you're definitely going to be able to make that extra money with this second income. But again, just make sure you follow up with whoever you applied with. Then we also have the Tower here. And we also have the Magician. Nice. I like this energy. Okay, this is all about, this is going to suddenly change your life. And I'm feeling like once this debt is paid, like you're going to feel like, all right, this is great. Like, I finally was able to do what I wanted. And again, with the Magician, I feel like you're going to be like, wow, like I was able to accomplish all of that in this short amount of time, like, and be really proud of yourself, which you should. Okay, but I feel like some of you just may have minor doubts because, again, there may be some possible schedule conflicts that are going on that may have you in your head like, okay, well, if I get this second job, how is this going to work? How is this going to affect my home life, my stability? How is it going to affect, being able to spend time with family, friends, and, your romantic person? Okay, so why is this Eight of Pentacles here? We have Temperance. This is all about balance and harmony. I feel like a lot of you here are, reevaluating yourself. You may even be reevaluating how you spend money. which I think will be huge for you, because I feel like a lot of you here don't ever want to be in this situation again. And I feel like somehow it got a little bit out of control again. There can be some expenses that come up that you're not expecting, like something happens to your car or the house or whatever. And, you know, a lot of these debts here that were incurred were not from just, you know, going out shopping. It was unexpected things that came up. And I feel like a lot of you here are kind of reevaluating how you spend your money, which will also benefit you in the future. So even after once this debt is paid and you reevaluate how you're spending your money or how much you're saving or what have you, I think that's going to very much positively impact the rest of your life. Okay, so why is this Four of Wands here? All right, we have the Eight of Coins. We have the Nine of Swords. Again, I feel like a lot of you are extremely depressed or anxious about this debt. You may be feeling like, okay, well, we're barely getting by. We're going paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. And it's just like you feel like you're not getting anywhere. And that's where this second income will come in tremendously. But a lot of you, I feel like, are still trying to remain very optimistic. Okay, so what's this Tower here? All right, we have the Nine of Wands. A lot of you are, you know, feeling very drained. You're trying to find the motivation to get done what you need to get done. We have the Five of Cups here. You're focusing on, you know, right now I feel like a lot of you are focusing on the things that you feel like you're missing out on, perhaps, or you're just focusing too much on you're making this debt issue a lot bigger than what it is. So you're making a, you know, little stone into, you know, a huge boulder. And it's not as bad as you think. Like, yes, it's a large amount, but it's nothing that you can't handle. Because again, you're in this magician energy. I know you can do this, but I feel like a lot of you are doubting yourself, and it's just really negatively affecting your thinking. And that's why I think this follow-up card just keeps popping up, because I feel like a lot of you are so like exhausted and drained from, you know, living the life the way you've been living, that you just like, even though there's this new opportunity, you may have applied several places, like you haven't even, you know, gone to them and say, okay, well, I applied to you, you know, 2-3 weeks ago. Like, what's going on? What's the next step? What do I need to do? Like, you need to be a little bit more proactive is what I'm getting from this situation. Yep. We have the Lovers. So a lot of you here just want to lay in bed because you don't want to deal with it. You kind of want to hide under the covers and pretend like it doesn't exist. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay, so what is this Magician here? We have the Six of Swords. That's all about moving to calmer waters. And we have the Four of Wands, because again, you will be able to have financial stability and a very healthy household and security here. You just need to make sure that you get out of bed and do what you need to do, right? Okay, so what's this Fool card here? We have the King of Coins. A lot of you, you know, this could be, you know, future energy here, where you want to focus on, you know, generational wealth or building some sort of empire, where you may not have had that mindset in the past. You're kind of like, whatever, you know, it comes in, it goes, it comes in, it goes, and not really like planning for the future. But I feel like with this King of Coins energy, and after getting rid of this huge debt and being able to show your own self what you can accomplish, I think you're going to use that in the future. Like, you may not have a second job all the time, but it may be, well, let me get a second job during every holiday, so then we can save, you know, say $5,000 for, you know, put it in a savings account and not touch it. And we can use that for if there's emergencies that come up. And it kind of gives you a more sense of security financially, at least with yourself. And then over time, all that money adds up. So it's definitely a huge blessing for you to change into this mindset of this King of Coins. And it needs to be both you and your person, both need to be in the same kind of mindset here. It can't be one person, is getting a second job and working really hard while the other person's out there spending the money that's coming in. Like, it needs to be very mutual of what's going on with this money that's coming in, where it's going, and, have a very firm plan, maybe even goals on how much you want to save every single week or 2 weeks or every month or what have you. So that way you can kind of keep track and you can make it kind of fun, like a game. Like, okay, well, let's see if we can, get it up to $1,000 in the first month. And, just kind of push yourself, like what things can we cut out? Make it into like a fun game instead of something that's like awful that you don't want to deal with. Because that's the energy I'm getting from you right now, is that you want to pretend like this debt doesn't exist, but it does. And we just need you to be a little proactive about getting out of the situation, because with this Magician energy, you should have no problem doing it. You definitely are more than capable, and you're always good at making decisions. You just have to make sure that there is a plan. That is the biggest thing. Yep. And this is all about a powerful transformation. And by you doing this, this is going to change over the years that you do this. It's going to change not only your financial security, but also your emotional security, because you're going to know, okay, well, after year 4, I have, $15,000, $20,000 in the bank, right? So do you really need to stress out about your next paycheck coming in? Like, it's a different mindset, okay? And that's what Spirit is telling you that you need to work on. And make sure that you're following up not only with the people that you've applied for, but also following up on these goals that you set for yourself. And again, if you want to make it into some sort of fun game, you can even include, if you have children or, a mother figure or whatever living with you, you can make it a fun game. Be like, okay, well, let's see who can save the most amount of money this month. But make it fun and have maybe like little prizes, each month. Okay, whoever saves the most amount of money gets, I don't know, a free dinner or, something small, something that they like. Okay, well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.